Well. How's everybody doing? Yo, Wizzy. Yo, Blabla. Zer, QB, Robbie. Welcome to the stream. First like. I better see. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I better see 7 more likes. Or the stream doesn't start. Oh, we're at 9 already. Okay, never mind. Yo, Carson. Yo, Ozander. Yo, Bet. How you guys doing? Man, I just had a sandwich. I still have the plate sitting here. It just smells weird. Hang on. Let me get rid of this. Yo, Melon Seeds. Yo, Dark Lord. What sandwich? It was a bacon, egg, and cheese croissant. Which, all 3 of those could leave a weird smell. I hate the smell of fried food. Hate it so much. It makes me not want to eat fried food majority of the time, which is a good thing, I guess, but... Nintendo giving a lot of stuff lately. Nintendo Direct with new games for current Switch, and more info about Switch 2 and its games in 6 days. Nice. Wonder if he will ever build roads in the new update. I do wonder who will build in their road in the new update. Me. I'm up. I'm here. Yo, Sam Mellish. Welcome to the stream. And yo, Bars. And Joaquin. Alright. Let's build. Axiom is updated. Oh, I just remembered. I don't have like Matica enabled. Hang on. Well, we don't need it yet, but Axiom has updated so we can continue planning in the new update. What mods are still missing? Not a lot are missing, but there's a lot that are incompatible with each other right now. Like Light Matica and Mal. I think it's actually mainly Mal. Malib. I don't know how you pronounce it actually, but that is not compatible with Sodium right now. Yeah, Better Cloud's already updated. I was very surprised by that. I think last update it took like at least a week. So Madlib, yeah, that's it. Don't work currently, yeah. So I guess whenever I go to make the schematic, I'll just have to disable Sodium. Although to be honest, I tried playing without Sodium for a while with all my other mods, just to have Light Matica working for a bit last night. And the performance was not that different between just straight vanilla and with Sodium. That's probably more because Sodium is a little unstable right now than vanilla actually having some performance boost, but I don't know. It's at least not unplayable. Wouldn't recommend updating to Axiom 4.7.0 for now. Is that what I'm on? Yeah, why is that? I mean, I'm in the update, so I'm in 1.21.5, so I have no other choice. I just got it on Modrinth. Better clouds. I know there's a lot of issues with Axiom right now, but like I said, I have no other option. I wonder if he removed it. Yeah, I think they must have removed the version. I didn't get a black screen, but I noticed some of my screenshots were just totally black. I don't know if that's related, but you can see if I scroll down. Okay, never mind. My screenshots were wiped. Okay, that's cool. These are from like a year ago. 2 years ago almost. Well, like a year and a half ago. That's interesting. I don't think that's related to Axiom, but... here, hang on. I'll send you the jar, bars. Although I do wonder if there's like a critical issue with it. Because why else would they remove it? But if you want to risk it, here. Where are you? Don't sweat it. Oh, too late. You got it. Seeing the Academy cliff with nothing is weird. What do you mean? Oh, for your build. You should send a screenshot. I feel like the volume's weird today. How is it? It's in your screenshots? Did I miss it? Oh, that's what you're talking about. I see. Yeah. Can I zoom in on this? No. Yeah, it is weird. No foliage, no build. Okay. I usually do this by like it's terrain smoothing with the modeling tool. Turn the music down. But I feel like in smaller spaces like this, a lot of times it's easier to just do it by hand. Especially with the fast place and the far reach. What's your favorite video games except Minecraft? Honestly, pretty much any Rockstar game. Like GTA, Red Dead. Those are typically my go-to games. Red Dead 2 is probably one of, if not my favorite, story game of all time. You played Hogwarts Legacy? That game is beautiful. I have not. From everything I've seen for that game, though, it does look very pretty. What about Elden Ring? Do you just like, do you like just visual style or maybe something else? I mean, I do like Elden Ring. It is a very good game. But you gotta be in the mood for it to play it. Okay. I decided to do what somebody suggested last stream, or at least last stream I did roads, which is just use the clear foliage brush to clear everything. I think it is gonna work, especially now because all the trees and stuff do not match up since I prune chunks in the main world. So we'll see how this goes. How do I do this? Is it... I think it's this. That and that. So it doesn't replace the red sandstone. So without on the road, like halfway, like the halfway fortress from Dark Souls 3 would be cool. Playing Dark Souls 3 and been re-inspired. Yeah, I do want to do... I have an idea for a fortress over that way that I think would be cool. Yo, X. How's it going? Whereabouts in the world is this? We're right outside of the village of Holden. Show it in a second once I get this line figured out. Oop. Smooth. Yeah, there's a village right there. Get rid of these. Probably gonna be a lot of terraforming here. Or a lot of placing blocks. Man, getting everything, all my data packs, resource packs, everything updated to the newest version has been such a massive task. I didn't realize how much they had actually changed. Hang on a second. Need to turn off notifications again. So you got models updated for the most part. Sheep is still a little broken, and I'm very confused on why. I think I just need to entirely redo the model to work with the new format. But seared sheep don't show up right. Other than that, though, oh, horses are still broke. I think including mules. Yeah. I think those are the only two left, though. Horses and sheep. Oh yeah, also, check this out. I saw the data pack that adds sword blocking back. Because that's possible in this update now. How cool is that? Looks a little weird with my resource pack, but... Wish I could depend on a few mods, but that's not happening. Yeah. This update did reduce a lot of the mods I use, though. Some of them, at least. Like, the falling leaves and the ambient sounds mods. I just totally removed. Obviously, don't need falling leaves anymore, but... we have a lot... there were a lot of ambient sounds added in this update, so I figured might as well just drop that one. No, they didn't bring sword blocking back. They just made it possible to do with a data pack and... well, yeah, just data pack. We'll blend this by hand in survival. If you just Google sword blocking data pack, I'm sure you can find it. Okay, this is all smooth. Is it smooth all the way down? Let's see. Yes, okay. And how far is this one? Pretty far. Yeah, this is the island where I was thinking of doing a little fort. Have a bridge coming in this way, and just big fortress on this island. I think it'd be cool. Okay. I don't think we worry about smoothing out all that section yet. Let's just texture this. Because we have a lot of work to do in the survival version for this area. Dirt Road 1. I had a lot of people asking about how I do this recently. So if you're one of them, here you go. I wish I could pivot while I'm holding down right click. Guess I gotta just do this. Okay, and then boom, boom. I am still building roads. I've got like thousands of blocks of roads to build. Not using color blender brush, true. Wonder how that would work with us. This. Although on the slabs it wouldn't work. Well, would it? Let's try it. Just see what it does. Color blender V2. Okay. Oh yeah, that's not gonna work. That is interesting though. Nice. Makes it a full blocks. Okay. Hardest part is to get the edges done on the road. Yeah. Version 3 can have copy properties. Okay, cool. Yeah, I prefer to make my roads out of bookshelves. Okay, this is... Wait. Was the wrong one there. Time to get the perfect seed. Nice. Sub with vermilion. It's still there. Right now we texture slabs by hand. Man, I wish we had a packed mud slab, like this texture for a slab. I considered making the petrified oak slab, the packed mud texture, and just adding a recipe for it. But I don't know. I don't know if I want to do that. It should be pinned in the Discord, Wizzy. And the feedback channel for the Swiss pack. Yeah, it's the last message pinned. In the future, you suddenly decide not to use texture pack, the roads would look odd with oak. Yeah, that's kind of the main reason I'm not. I don't want to do it. I mean, we already have that in parts of the world where it looks weird because there's oak. Oh, I don't have the map. Dang it. One mod I'm waiting on. Zero's world map. But, yeah, there's already parts of the world that are like that. Where it's like, because I use the texture pack so much and like I changed so many things. Like the slabs are oak, the petrified oak. The roads are like coarse dirt, lined with coarse dirt. In the middle is gravel, and they just look horrible. There was somewhere like that I saw recently. I don't remember where though. I think around White Falls, there's a lot like that. Because my gravel was a dark brown before. And my coarse dirt was like had a lot of green in it, like grass on it. Okay. I think this weekend we might do a long road building stream this Saturday. Maybe even some creative building too. Working on the academy. Because I should be free all day. Yeah, more roads. Roads, roads, roads. I really wish I had the map so I could look at how many or how much of the roads we have done. Yeah, that too, that works. Jacob SJO. That guy makes some very useful websites for Datapack stuff. Him and oh, what's the other guy's name? Oops, not that. I can't remember. Yo, G Troopy, welcome on the stream. Are you converting regular blocks to slabs? Axiom mask? No, there's a... Where is it? Type replace. Right here. So when you're on replace mode, it just replaces the block type rather than replacing the full block. Yeah, it's super useful. How many people have updated to the new update? And have you been enjoying it? I've been really enjoying it. As much as it's been a pain to update all my stuff to the new systems, it's been it has been a lot of fun. Like it a lot, yeah. It is a really, really nice quality of life update. No flashback, so I haven't committed to playing on it yet. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not doing any anything big until I have flashback. Mulberry certainly had fun. Took him 20 hours to update Axiom to 1.21.5. Yeah, that's what Sugo was saying last stream. Poor Mulberry. Hopefully, although unfortunately, I don't think that's gonna be stopping anytime soon. Until we get vibrant visuals, I think that's gonna be consistent for a few updates with lots of... Oh, there's a bug. Found my first Axiom bug. I think that's probably gonna be consistent for a few updates. Lots of big changes behind the scenes. Even the swamp? No, we're just working on roads today. We have a lot more roads than just in the swamp. Okay. I think this section is good. Oh, we could even do the road leading into here. This is all connected now. God, look at this beautiful house. I built this probably like 7 to 8 years ago. Very weird. Thanks for subscribing. What? Why did Stream Element say that? That's weird. That's really weird. Well, thank you for subscribing, Mister. Appreciate it. House a little weird, but he chill, yeah. I do like these houses. When I built them, I was kind of on the fence about them, because they didn't really come across the way I wanted them to, but I do think they're kind of cool. We got a little church type of thing here for the gods. OMG, it's bars. Okay, let's... Oh, I don't have Lightmatica. Hang on, let me relaunch the game. Enable Lightmatica. And we will get back to this. Start bringing it over to the survival world. Forget candles were added 4 or 5 years ago. Has it really been that long? That's crazy. All right. Since like 2019, 2020, this just felt like one long year. Yeah. Wait, why'd it crash? Hang on, did I forget to disable something? Oh, I didn't disable sodium. Crazy that they added candles way after bees were added. Well, bees were 115, right? That was 2020, wasn't it? Yeah, it had to be. Maybe the very end of 2019. Yeah, candles were 117. I do remember that. December 2019 from 115. Yeah, okay. Did I say candles were 115? I meant bees. 113 was a goated update. Definitely got me back into the game. Yeah. 113 was probably like the most game-changing update. I mean, it changed the way they do updates entirely. Oh, man, hang on. I guess I don't really need all my other schematics. No, I kind of do. 1 second. Let me drag in my schematics folder. Schematics. 114 really got people back into playing Minecraft. Yeah. New Age of Minecraft similar to 1.0 release in a way. Yeah, for sure. 116, I'd argue, was the most important of the more recent ones. You know, I don't know if I agree with that. Like, it was big for sure. But I mean, does it really change that? Did it really change that much of the way people play the game? I mean, I guess it did add another tier of tools, but like I was just telling Bars and Cappy and FD the other day, I haven't had netherite armor in over a year. I died and lost it at one point and just never got it back. And I don't think it really matters. At least the way I play the game. Yeah, I think combat... I think 1.9 probably is like the last massive... If you're not a builder, 1.9 is the last big, like... game-changing update. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that like really changed the way you play the game. I don't know. 1.11 did add shulker boxes. That's you know what? That's probably the last massive one. Yeah, I feel like caves and cliffs. I don't think it changed the game for everybody though. Like very casual players, I feel like they probably have a pretty similar experience to before. But maybe I'm wrong. Wait. Oh, that's not what I want. Oops. New selection. Wait, what? Red Fort Holden. 5, I guess. Summer drop may change the game, who knows? Maybe. I mean, a flying mount is pretty big. I don't think it's going to change much for people in single player, though, to be honest. Oops. Okay. Did that a million times. Bundles of Bravery was a huge update that changed everything. You know, genuinely, I do use bundles a fair bit. Oh, man. With OBS, oh, no sodium is pretty rough. Wait for it to fix itself. No! Okay, let's turn my render distance down. Okay, that helped. Helped a little bit. No! Don't lag. Everyone remembers where they were when the Frostburn update dropped. The world stood still on that day. True. I was so annoyed at the game at that time. Like the way they were updating the game. I think they're trying not to change anything about the core game with the new updates. Don't want to lose the magic. They need a balance of changing things and keeping core mechanics. Yeah. Yeah, Frostburn was probably about the size. It was probably even smaller than this drop. Which is funny to think about. I mean, it added strays, husks, polar bears, the red nether brick, bone block, and magma blocks. I think that's it. Oops. Ain't that weird? Uh-oh. Froze my game. Please don't crash. Okay. Fly to the other side. What's the style of roads you want to build? Same thing I've been doing. The dirt roads. Like lined with cobblestone. You know what? I think this is better. I think this is better than what I have planned. We should just keep this style. God. Alright, let's see if I can do this with with this performance. When they removed metadata in 1.8, I was so upset. Stayed on 1.7.10 for so long. Yeah. That really was a bummer. So I really hope one day we get data-driven blocks. Okay. This is gonna be impossible if it's lagging this bad. How am I gonna do this? Let's go back to the creative world and see exactly the coordinates of the corner. It is 4111 2684. For chunk blending, you do it for the ones you pasted, not the black in between. Yeah, you only want to select the chunks. Don't select the empty space. Okay, turn that off. Hopefully this terrain isn't too different. I'm gonna have to fill in that cave with water. Okay. Oh, it didn't save it on my... Okay, well... I didn't copy it because I thought it would save on my text. It's dumb. Alright. 4111 2684. Way over here. Right here. Okay. All right. Now let's go back to the village. We're going to line it up with this building because I think this is the only one that hasn't changed. Yo, Val. Welcome to the stream. Did you notice how the pixel count was higher on the new Happy Gas compared to the normal gas texture? It looked super weird. I am super glad they changed it. The old gas looked horrible. This is a long overdue change, in my opinion. Never understood why they didn't change it in either the texture update or the Nether update. Come on. How do you line up the blueprint to the original world? What I'm doing right now. It should be lined up. Once it stops lagging. Yep, there we go. Oh. Alright, cool. %0. Is that vanilla? Oh my gosh, the lag. Yeah, we got a lot of landscaping to do. There's a pack for it. You can pick on vanilla tweaks as far as I remember. Yeah, I started working on my own a long time ago. I do think making it exactly the same pixel size as the size of the gas itself doesn't really work. I'll agree with that. But yeah, the vanilla one's too small. Oh my gosh. This might not be possible to do right now. Because this is rough. Guess sodium does actually make a pretty big difference. I was saying at the beginning of the stream, I wasn't seeing a really that big of a difference without sodium, but when OBS is running, it is definitely a difference. Okay. Throw on some shaders as well. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yo, Braden. How's it going? Oh. Okay. I don't know what's causing that either. Or my hand will like glitch every once in a while. Come on. This is horrible. Okay, you know what? I think we're just going to continue building in creative. We'll just keep planning out the next section of road. Going over here. Let's start on this side over here this time. I do want to do something with this village. I think it's pretty cool. With the portal like right in the middle. I don't really know what I would do, but it's kind of cool. In addition to your world gen data pack, you're using another one to change the biome size, right? Other tools to preview your world with the change biome sizes. Yeah, there's a website where you can upload your data packs you're using. It's like a seed previewer website. How do you make the custom banners in this world? It's just a custom show you. It's just a item with a custom model applied to it and custom name. But next world I want to get medium biomes since large is too big. Yeah. You can do one size between regular and large, and that's what I'm on. But you can only do it with the data pack. What was on the end here? I think another one of these. That's my road palette. How do I get such data pack? I think I posted it in my world overhaul channel in the Discord. Yeah, I did. I don't know if it needs updated or not, but there's a version in there. Oh, that's stamp tool. Clear foliage. Actually, don't even need to do that. I already cleaned up the foliage. Okay. And not that. Like the way you do the slabs on the paths, make them equal lengths and the normal to the normal blocks. I usually just put like one row of slabs and call it a day. Yeah, I've never been a big fan of that look, to be honest. I know a lot of people do it, but just for me, I don't know. Doesn't feel natural to me. I've always done that, and I remember there was a server I was on back in the day called the Realm of Aston. I remember I spent a ton of time like really smoothing out the road for something. I don't even remember what the build was, but like smoothing out the shape and making it like perfectly each level like perfect length and I mean, yeah, that. And then somebody came through and textured it and just totally ruined it. Was so annoyed. Is this road leading to or coming from? So if you saw the last video, this is the road we built. This is the end of where we built in the last episode. So coming from that little red sandstone village, and it's leading to another little village. Eventually, this leads all the way out to the Magic Academy. What do you think about using new leaf clutter for path texturing? I think it does work. I'm not going to spend my time doing it, though. Because I have so many roads to build. Adding one more layer of detail, it's just not worth it for me. On a smaller scale, though, it's pretty cool. Like doing like this to blend a little better. It is pretty cool. But not for this project. Just rewatched your last video and it's at like 100,000 views. That's hype. Wow, that's crazy. I haven't paid attention to it for like a week. Let me look. Dang, 101,000 views? That's wild. First 18 days. It's still 1 out of 10. 1 out of my last, like the best performing out of my last 10 videos. Even beating the world tour, which is surprising. Money bag. W thumbnail on it. Yeah, I was pretty happy with that one. I spent a while on it. I wish I still had the setup. It's totally like, it's not a real shot from the world. Like, it's totally, I built the whole thumbnail pretty much for the thumbnail. Like, I cut out part of the road over there and then cut out the academy, moved it up into the sky, like way into the sky, and pasted a piece of the road, actually rotated it, pasted a piece of the road facing the academy, and it's like raised like 5 blocks above the ground. Yeah, clickbait. It's a total lie. It's not real. Barca, you gonna do a new world, make hardcore vids on it like the other one? Yeah, Bar still has his world. You know something he doesn't? What sub count or like general conditions would you need to want to do this full time? I mean, I basically already do it full time. But to like do it and not also be doing any like commissions or anything on the side, I would need to be making a lot more money from it than I am now. If I were to perish, I'd make a new world and not do hardcore. That's real. Yeah. That's fair. I do like build commissions and every once in a while resource pack stuff, but haven't done that in a while. Okay, good enough. This is gonna be a weird angle for bridge. Why hardcore is bad for me? Because I die while building trees with Matica. Fair. Not hardcore personally. Still like 900 hours since I've died, but I just don't want to lose my world. Yeah, I think that's fair. I've tried doing a couple hardcore worlds. One of them I did do a video on. Although the video kind of turned out terrible. I shouldn't have even uploaded it, to be honest, but it took so long that I felt like I had to at that point. And then I had a stream world for a little bit. Like when the hardcore trend first started. Like years ago. Kind of crazy how long that trend lasted. My world is from 2013, but I roleplay, I assume, with friends. That's cool. I mean, this world's from 2014. Long-term worlds are the best stream worlds, in my opinion. Yeah, for sure. And when the survival world will be server will be updated? Not for a while. I would guess late April, at the earliest, to be honest. I went through yesterday just to see what plugins have updated so far, and 0. Yeah, honestly, I wouldn't hold out too much hope for early or late April. I'm just saying, like, at the very, very earliest possible date, it would be late April, but don't count on that. If you were offered a spot on a server such as Hermitcraft, what do you consider? Also, big fan of your build / world. Too underrated. I mean, yeah, I definitely consider. You know, I was actually kind of thinking about this last night, or maybe the night before. We were sort of talking about it bars the other day. Like SMP stuff. I would really like to be on a SMP at some point again. It's always a lot of fun. But at the same time, like, my content is very, like, just, like, building focused and not really, like... I don't know. It's not really... doesn't really lend itself to an SMP. I'd be doing something totally different on SMP, I feel like. I mean, at least if I wanted to interact with the people on there. So I don't really know. If I were invited to a server, I'd have to really think about how I wanted to do it. Fritos is largely a builder as well, and it's off of 50% of his videos. Yeah, but he only really, I mean... does he really upload a single player series? Because I don't want to quit my single player series for an SMP. Fritos has been an SMP since the start. Yeah, but not really, I mean... I watched Fritos for a long time. Once he really started focusing on the building aspect of his single player stuff, or just YouTube, I guess, is when he really started. Like, it was always either one or the other once he started focusing on building. I mean, I guess there's also Fwib. He does SMP stuff and also single player stuff. It's very challenging to balance both for sure, yeah. Oh, I did that wrong. Cool. I think also another issue with me though is whenever I do I guess not always, but a lot of times when I do start like a new SMP or join one, I typically just end up doing like a big build project and just get lost in that. Or the SMP is basically just the same thing as my single player world. Like Realm of Aston was. Realm of Aston was a big server with a bunch of, like a massive world with a bunch of kingdoms all over, a bunch of lore. I mean, it was literally like all connected with the roads. It's literally like same exact concept as my world. And I could never balance both of them. I tried many, many times. No, this is the modeling tool. If you can't do an SMP and build movie at the same time, would you get 2 videos a year if you did that? True. Very true. Sucks to go. It sucks though, because I do want to do SMP stuff. When you rolled into an SMP, never. There's been times in the past where I like somewhat considered that. But I mean, on one, like for one thing, I would just be copying Realm of Aston. And I don't want to do that. And another reason, I'm such a perfectionist. I couldn't. Like I could do like the city, have other people give their input, I guess, but like ultimately I still have creative control of that. Because I'm still the one bringing it into this world, and I have the chance to like make changes to stuff for. Yo, Mel, good morning. Invite me into your world and let me breed your animals. That'll work. You can do that. Yeah, I can just invite people and have them grind for me. I think that's the way to do it. You know, it kind of reminds me though, something I've thought about is something that Low Res was gonna do way back in the day for a series he did with Mel called Bad Times. I guess he did do it with inviting people into the world to just like do little random things from time to time. His hymns, he did a video with hymns and I think Jace. I think that was it. But yeah, ever since that, I always wanted to do it. And I mean, Bars invited Flip to his world like a month ago. Did a little thing. I just don't know what I would do for my world. That's what I've always struggled with. Because both Low Res and Bars, well, I don't know. Just my video style is different, I guess. I don't do like, I don't know. I don't really know. I think I just overthink stuff, to be honest. Every update, people start with a new survival hardcore. Yeah. Oh, you're just running a Val. I always feel like I'm wasting time on a server world because it'll eventually reset, and that feels like wasted time, but maybe that's just me. I somewhat agree. I feel like you're brainstorming right now, but just getting overwhelmed. Yeah, maybe. Yo, Aro. Come on, stream. Get out of here, cat. I mean, I say that, but I've never... Any SMP that I've been on, that I've like actually put in time into. I never really felt like that. Like I understand that it's gonna be reset one day. And that's fine. That's fine with me. But you have to know that going into it. I think if you go into like a server claiming to be a forever world and then it ends one day, that's a different story. It does feel a little bit more disappointing when it ends. Good work. I don't think you shouldn't try something because it doesn't fit what you think is in style for your videos. Yeah. Yeah. I guess the biggest issue is I just don't know what I would actually do. Um, how you been? I've been pretty good. How you doing? How you been doing, Mel? Good question. Does that is that Black Village inspired by Iceland, Faroe Islands though thing? Yeah, I mean it's in the world. I just haven't done a whole lot more planning for it. Good, been busy? Nice. Very close to finishing my office. Ooh, nice. You have to send pictures when it's done. Banger song, honestly. What is this one? Comforting Memories. Very fitting. This. Okay. Hmm. Yeah, we should. Oh. Whoa. That was weird. Yeah, I agree, Bars. What you sent me. Used to be on a team on team no SMPs, but lately I've been having a hard time playing single player. Yeah. That is fair too. I mean, SMPs are definitely fun. I think I've just been honestly, I've just been scarred by the last SMP I was on. That's probably what it is. An SMP would have traumatized anyone. Yeah. What a mess. What SMP was it? I've said in the past, but I think I'm not gonna talk about it anymore. Yeah, Hermitcraft. That's what it was. I can tell you off stream. You were probably, I mean, you definitely weren't around at the time. A few years ago. Yeah, I mean, I guess I said the last stream, the last SMP I was on, so you could figure it out pretty easily. Also talked a lot of crap about SMP on stream, so if you remember me talking about an SMP at some point previously, then it's that one. The only bad SMP experience I've had, and it had nothing to do with the actual players on the server too. I do want to clarify that. Last SMP he was on was his own. Wait a minute. I've just been lucky enough that every SMP I've been on, like my entire like YouTube career, I guess, has been very well run and for the most part very mature. And like I think it helps that the people running the servers at those times were not straight out of high school, I guess. Like the first SMP I was on, Colony Craft, it did have some issues towards the end, but it ended up basically just turning into the next SMP I was on, called Salt Mine SMP. And that was a great experience. Very, very minimal issues with that one. I honestly don't know. I mean, there's not really any like memorable issues I had on that server. That was a great server. Salt Mine. Rip Legacy. Yeah, Legacy was fun. Can you believe that started 5 years ago? Started right when the pandemic started. The Silent Hill Vanilla was fun. Although there wasn't, with the Silent Hill Vanilla, for whatever reason, there wasn't a whole lot of like interaction with other players. I think because a lot of it, I mean, at least when I first joined, most of the people were European. So I had like very little interaction with anybody. Yeah, you'd have a good shot at joining Hermitcraft. I don't think so. That's doubtful to me. But Yeah, Europeans. There must too many enemies. Last real SMP I was on was Coastline. It was the perfect time during the pandemic. Yeah, I remember that one. Remember you sharing your videos. Or just seeing your videos on that one. As a European hater for sure. Or confirmed. You caught me. American #1. God. I love Germ though, a European. I guess I can make an exception for you. No, I'm kidding. No exceptions. Oh no, probably no. Right, no. Knew it. Look, it's okay if my feelings get hurt. Too bad, I'll just go to the hospital for free. Wow. Afraid that due to Germ's recent comments directed towards my fellow Europeans, I can no longer continue to watch his channel. Hey, as long as you don't like, what was that British food we were talking about a couple streams ago? Oh, it was the baked potato with tuna on it. Disgusting. As long as you're not one of those Europeans. Yeah, no problem with you. People think baked beans on toast is bad. I didn't know about this tuna on potato thing until recently. That's way worse. Everyone was storming the Capitol. Meanwhile, I'm chilling. Oh my god. Jacket potato? Is that what it is? Mel, I don't think you can say that. Who does tuna on potato? It's a British thing, right? Maybe American beans are just worse. I mean, I guarantee they are different. But with well, I did, so with my experience with British food, I would be willing to bet the British ones are at least more bland. American beans are probably made out of sugar. Jelly beans. Yeah, that's all we got is jelly beans. SMH. Last night we had fish and chips for dinner, and that's basically deconstructed fish potato. You know what? You're right. I take everything back. Love that food gets mentioned in chat goes crazy. I know. You should have been here that day. I was talking about there was a British food truck that came to a town near me recently, and I tried it out, and it was the most bland food I've ever tasted. But yeah, the chat that day was wild. Rofo and Willatronics just arguing with me. Honestly, I think it was more Rofo than anyone else that day. I think that conversation got Rofo heated. Just jealous you don't have Greg's. What is Greg's? I know I've heard of it before, but I don't remember. Rofo Rex to make sure culture himself. So true. Oh man. That's funny. Feels so good roasting someone who's not around. Hey, we do it with Rofo all the time around here. It's okay. We do it even if he is here. Yo Crusader, welcome to the stream. Did I miss it? Did somebody say what Greg's was? Greg's can be a bit bland at times. Sometimes they're okay. As a Brit, I can understand hate for the food, but I do not want to see Australia or Scandinavian countries' food being disregarded. Honestly, don't know a whole lot about the foods from either of those. Greg's is pasties, right? Pasties, and sausage rolls, etc. Okay. Gotcha. Summon Rofo. Yeah, where is Summon? Where is Summon? Where is Rofo? Bye-bye Survival World? Why say that? SDs in my world are something not food related. That's another thing about the British. They make up weird names for everything. Notch and Jeb battle at the climax of the Minecraft movie. Sorry for spoilers. Just got reset, don't know how. Did you make backups? do you think I am? That doesn't really answer my question. I could go either way. Toad in the hole? What is toad in the hole? I swear Americans have a food called Sloppy Joe. Yeah, and it's horrible. That has to have come from the British, right? Several theories on the sandwich's origin. Quebec? I will say, I mean, it's not like it's our most popular dish. I haven't had Sloppy Joe since like elementary school. It's not like I have never heard of a restaurant that sells it. I don't think I've ever seen a Sloppy Joe in person ever. I mean, I've had them, but yeah, that I don't know. Sloppy Joe, just like extra money coffee. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. No, it's just it's just like ground beef with some sort of like sauce on a bun. I mean, it tastes fine, I guess. It's not my cup of tea. Tomato sauce, yeah, that's right. Oh, and I think cheese on it sometimes. It's a wet hamburger, yeah. Onions, tomatoes. Why a bun? I don't know. I have no idea. Anytime I've had one of these, it's the worst eating experience ever. Because everything just... Oh, that was kind of good. Everything just comes out the sides as soon as you bite down on it. I might make some tonight. It sounds really good. IBS would hate that. Oh, yeah. The heck is a Sloppy Joe? Are you American, Hefty? Aren't you from the South? I mean, it's not like even close to a popular dish, but I feel like most people know what it is. Hefty lion. Hefty's gotta be lion. Oh, from South Park. Can't decide if this burger is fire totally trash. I think it's just like fine. Anytime I've had one, it's too tomatoey too. I don't mind tomato, but like that, too much tomato. You guys have cowboy beans? I think so. Yeah, I think so. I mean, that's got to be an American thing, right? I think I've only had it like once. It's just like beans with meat, right? I'm watching YouTube videos about the sandwiches in New York. Love a good sandwich. I don't really remember how the cowboy beans tasted, to be honest. Guys make me so hungry. Yeah, I'm actually getting pretty hungry too. Swear I've never had one. I don't know, man. I don't know if I believe you. I will agree with that. Frito pie is definitely better than a sloppy Joe. Do you guys know what a Frito pie is? All right, see you later, Mel. Frito pies are very good. That's a real fancy one. Just like Fritos with ground beef. Is that refried beans? Or is that just... Oh, it's like chunks of meat. I don't know what that is. Usually like ground beef. Actually, it's usually like chili, right? Fritos are chips. These. Chili, yeah. Called a walking taco. Yeah, that's another name for it. Well, when it's done like this, it's called a walking taco. It's like nachos. I mean, it essentially is. I'm gonna stop you right there, bud. Did you say crisp in a meal? What disgusting is that? Ever heard of nachos? What are you talking about? Can't eat Fritos after seeing a vid about brains smelling like Fritos? Well, in the bag is usually, that's how it's served at like like on the street, or like from a food truck, or at like a sporting event, or like a fair. Yeah. Brains must taste good then. Americans are so imaginative to come up with this stuff. Bro, you're putting canned tuna on baked potatoes. And loving it. Oop. Prefer flavor over imagination? Then why don't you season your food? Where's the flavor? As far as food that you can get at a gas station, it's pretty good. American food falls into two categories: regional foods influenced by immigrants, or dishes made from very cheap, shelf-stable foods. Yeah. Chili comes from the Great Depression, yeah. England stole all the spices from the world. Does not use them. True. So it's like cowboy food. Wait, what's the? Isn't there like a? There's something similar to chili, right? That's like a Great Depression food. I live off 7-Eleven hot dogs and pizza. No, that's the American way. Also, don't want to hear Americans say that California rolls are American while claiming chicken tikka masala was invented in 1970 UK. Isn't British. I don't think I ever heard anybody say that's not British. Like that's pretty well known British food. Although I also probably don't know many people that even know what that dish is, to be honest. At least around here. I'm not a fan of California rolls, to be honest. Wait, is that the way? Oh, never mind. I'm thinking of something else. I was thinking the California rolls are the ones that are deep fried. Those are nasty. I'm not really a big sushi guy in general, but yeah. No, from the frozen aisle. Yeah. I've had good sushi a couple times, but not many. Apparently a lot of people don't like prawn. I don't even know what prawn is. Oh god. Prawn is shrimp. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. I think it's, I mean, I've only had shrimp or crawdads, but not my favorite food. Not even close. But it's okay. Yeah, Axiom has updated. It's a bit buggy, but there is an update for it. A pasta guy. I do enjoy me some good pasta. One of my favorite foods for a long time was chicken fettuccine Alfredo. Anyone here like pizza? You know, might be a hot take, but I do like pizza. I know, I know. Crazy. Oh boy. What's your hot take? Your pizza hot take, Pride? I'm definitely at a point where I cannot have pizza very regularly. But I enjoy it from time to time. I mean, I will say, Pride, most pizza is pretty mid. But when you get a really good pizza, great. What isn't mid is some hot wings. True. Nah, thin crust is mid. That's what's mid. This is weird, but whatever. I'm gonna keep it. Actually, it doesn't even matter because that tree's probably not even there in the actual world. Hope you don't say you love pineapple on pizza. I mean, I don't love it, but I don't hate it either. It's got to be with spicy, though. Like, you got to have it with, like, jalapenos or something. Just pineapple on a pizza is kind of insane. Or pineapple with... What is it they usually use? Canadian bacon? I mean, that's horrible. But like with pepperoni, with maybe like jalapenos. I don't know what else you could get on it spicy. But yeah. That being said though, I couldn't tell you the last time I had pineapple on a pizza. It's probably been a decade. It's been a long, long time. Always stocked on frozen pizzas when they go on sale. 2 for $5. This can't be beat. That is fair. There's a few frozen pizzas I like. They're mostly like local brands though. Go, Steve. With frozen pizzas, I can do thin crust. But if I'm getting it from like a restaurant, it feels like such a waste to get a thin crust. Because you're getting so much less food for the same price. Sometimes even more expensive. At least around here, depending on where I go. There's a place I went to recently, kind of a local place that opened up a few years ago, and I tried it initially. I didn't really love it. Decided to try it again recently. What? But yeah, I decided to try it again recently, and it's like 25 bucks for the most mediocre pizza I've ever had. I'm definitely not getting that again. What do you mean more warm pepperoni? I mean, that's such a weird feel like that's such a weird way to look at it. Like, do you look at like cold cuts versus like a baked ham and think like, oh, it's so weird to have warm ham? Yeah, and so is like cooked pepperoni versus cold pepperoni. I mean, that's why I feel like it's such a weird thing to say. And what I could go for right now, jarred pickles. I don't mind pickles, but it's very rare that I actually want a pickle. Pickles and stuff is good, but just alone is insanity. Nah, I don't agree with that. Danish hot dogs. Whoa. That does look good. What is that sauce? Every single picture looks totally different. Look at that one. That looks fake. Looks like a balloon. Remoulade? Those pickles look good. More sweet and less sour. Yeah, I mean we have both sweet and sour pickles. Sweet ones are usually called bread and butter. Not a fan of them. At least like I've had good sweet pickles before, but the ones you buy like in the store in jars, like I've never had a good one. Let's do this real quick. Oh wait, I didn't finish it. Hold up. Let's keep existing. Ah, that's why I don't do that. Because it keeps the tall grass. All right. Make a more Polish style pickle. I'm sorry, Josh. What? Okay. That'll be good enough. Probably changed a little bit anyways when we add the bridge in. Okay. Now let's do this. Road. Wait, what time is it? Oh, dang. Pretty much out of time for today, but should have enough time to texture the roads here. Once the road's done, no more elytra. True. I think that was originally, when I started doing the roads, that was kind of my plan. Definitely not going to happen now. But I will definitely be using them more. I want to breed up some really good horses and get one at like every, or a couple at like every area, every kingdom. So wherever I am, I can just hop on a horse, ride to the next place. I think that would be cool. Okay. This one is... good. What Minecraft needs? Data-driven blocks. True. Mojang, get on it. Fingers crossed for 1.20, 1.6. Unlikely. But hopefully. Let's go the whole way down. there's a way I can just select the whole thing and do it all at once. Just have one dedicated storage area, right? Not really. Oh, okay. No, I have my storage scattered all over the place. I would eventually like to move all my storage into the end. But I need to design something for that first. I need to do it before somebody steals that idea. I mean, not that I'm the first to do it, but some other building YouTuber. Because then I'll just be called. Everybody just be saying I'm copying whoever that is. Yeah, it's the seasonal forest biome. I made forest, or I mean river variants for all my custom biomes. And at one point the seasonal forest river and the regular forest river were swapped, so they were generating in the wrong spots. It's fixed now, but this hasn't been generated and regenerated in a long time. Yeah, because my idea is to, like, for any future builds, I'll try to get them as close to a end portal as possible. And then, so that way I can just jump straight into the end from there and pop right back to whatever I'm building or whatever I need. Yeah, I know Etho did one. I got the idea from Egg, Spam Apricot. He showed me one. He gave me a tour of his world like a year ago. He showed me one that he was working on. The problem is I have a very specific idea of how I want to like decorate the end, and I haven't quite figured out how to make that work with a storage build. Okay, a lot of these slabs are just gonna have to be done by hand. How to make Minecraft fun again? Just do something you think is fun, but in Minecraft, true. Gonna decorate the end, add the storage, and they're gonna announce a total overhaul of the end. Yeah, that's the main reason I've been holding off for so long, is that I'm afraid they're gonna do that right after I do a big build. But honestly, I mean, for one thing, they're probably... most of what the overhaul would probably be in the like outer islands. And also I can't just wait for that. So I could just reset my like distant chunks in the end. And if I have a really cool build for the end island anyways, I'm not going to care too much about experiencing the Ender Dragon fight again. You're touching the end anytime soon? Yeah, definitely not this year at least. I could see a big update coming out next year with an end update. But, I don't know. I think they have a team working on the end right now. That would be my guess as well. But who knows, really? I mean, they for sure at least made concepts, like, no doubt. I would be very, very shocked if they haven't come up with concepts. for an end update. The end of this year? Nah, I don't think it'll be a drop. I think they've been working on it for a while. I still don't think, I mean, there's guaranteed 4 drops this year, so I don't think it'll be this year. The end of this year. Whoa, wait a minute. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It is all drops this year, so I don't think it'll be this year. We're waiting for the player count to go down, and their then end update is their golden card. True. Yeah, we are gonna be on 1.21 for a while. It is very weird. I'm really curious. I know Bedrock Edition, they're on like 1.21.90 now. Curious to see what they do when they hit 100. If they're just gonna keep going like 1.21.100 in one. Because Bedrock gets a ton more like little updates than Java does for like little patches. Gonna see 1.21.9, maybe even 0.10. That would be crazy. Last time we got to a 0.10 was 1.7, right? Remember thinking that after 1.9 be 2.0? Yeah. Yeah, I remember everybody was wondering at the time if that's what it would be. Imagine, man, so funny thinking back. Because, like, everybody was thinking 2.0 would come out after 1.9. And then we get the Frostburn update. Wish they did make it 2.0 because over the years, it's hard for me to remember updates per number. It hasn't been too difficult for me until they started doing the drops. Because, like, what update did the armadillos come in? I have no clue. 1.20.4? I have no clue. But I used to be able to remember all the version numbers like super easily. No idea. Yeah. Was it during 1.21? I don't think so. Or was it? Was it after the trial chambers? Like, I genuinely don't know. I don't remember. Not sure what would constitute them going to 2.x. Second digit is for major changes. Third is for minor. Yeah. I would be surprised if we ever saw like a 2.0. Like, honestly, my guess would have always been like if there's like a major change to like the way the worlds look or like the graphics, if that was like one update. But we're getting both of those now. I mean, we got the world update, obviously, with 118. And then the graphics update is coming, presumably in a drop. So I wouldn't, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I guess an engine rewrite would be make the most sense. Maybe 2.0 will combine Java and Bedrock. into one new perfect engine. Mad. Oops. End update plus shaders for Java. Yeah, that's 2.0. I wouldn't be mad, yeah. Javrock, yeah. Steve Java look, yeah. There's a few minor things, like visual things I would like to see from Bedrock, like the I think the sky colors are really cool. Like when you look at the sun during sunset, it gets like it like fades out the sky, makes it a little darker, and it changes your vision a little bit. That would be kind of cool. Minecraft 2.0 April Fools already confirms they will never bump the version past 1. I mean, yeah, I don't think it's likely, but I don't feel like that confirms anything, to be honest. Anti-aliasing for Java would be nice, yeah. I really, really hope this vibrant visuals is more than just like shader effects. I hope they do some big changes to the visual stuff. And allow for stuff like that. How many in-game days is your survival world? It's like 12,000, I think, but it's not accurate. Because my world is so old and I used to play in snapshots, my stats and all that stuff has gotten reset many, many times, unfortunately. But since like 118, it's like 12,000. That's, I believe, when like the last time it was reset. I've tried to go back and get like old world downloads and like add up the numbers like at certain points before they got reset at certain times, but the earliest one I don't have anymore, which is probably like the highest number in what I would need to get the most accurate number. Definitely more hours on survival. Yeah, I have 0 on creative. No, definitely more hours on survival though, because I think I spent a lot more time in the early days playing in survival. Also, even with like creative planning nowadays, I feel like I still spend more time in survival. I'd love to know how many hours my hours played just overall in Minecraft. Yeah. Too bad there's not a way of knowing. What's your favorite recent addition to the game? I really like the pots from the archaeology update. Yeah, Etho definitely has the longest. I think even Dallas Med has a longer series of mine, just barely, but his is longer. Who else? There was somebody else I was looking at the other day. I realized was slightly longer. I can't remember who though. I'm sure there's plenty of people that have an older world than me. Older series. Imagine if Etho kept his first world. That would be cool. I always like seeing old worlds with like different world gen. Like very clearly different world gen. Like you could see like beta terrain, alpha terrain. Oh yeah, Mog. That's who I was thinking of, Mog. His is slightly older than mine too. Well, not slightly. His is like 2 years older than mine. He started his in 1.2, I think. I think that's when Superflat was added. Maybe 1.3. Mine is about 10.5 now. It'll be 11 years in September. Yeah, but you're JermsyBoy. True. That's so true. I am JermsyBoy. Any other people you guys can think of that have that long of a world? Yeah, leave a like on the stream if you haven't already, guys. Would greatly appreciate it. Technically, Mumbo's redstone testing world. Well, in terms of like survival, what was Flips at? Like 300? I don't know what you mean. 300 what? $300 episodes? Flips? When did he start his? I would guess his current one started, yeah, 118. But I think he's talking about, I think Robbie's talking about building with Flip. He started his, I would guess, like 1.10, maybe? I don't know. It was a year or two, probably even longer. It was a couple years after I started mine. And it lasted. Actually don't know how long. .11 or 12. You know, I was kind of thinking that, but that felt too recent. I guess that is like 2017 though. Did you watch Minecraft back in the day? Oh yeah. I watched Hermitcraft and Minecraft back then. I watched Pungence and Schism on Hermitcraft. And someone else. I don't think it was somebody that's still on. Oh, it was the guy with the gorilla skin. What's his name? Top Mass. Yeah, I watched them. And of course, Minecraft, I watched Good. Watched a bit of Etho. I didn't watch a ton of Etho at the time, but I did watch a little bit. Watched Generic B, B-Dubs, Zisto. Who else? I would watch a little bit of everybody, but those were like the main ones, I guess. IBX Toy Cats World is like 12 years old, I think, and still going. I don't think I've really watched his. I didn't realize he had a survival world. A series. That's cool, though. Like one of B-Dub's building with B-Dub seasons has to be out there in age. Oh, yeah. I mean, I think his second season... Is the current one his third or fourth? Whatever it was before this one. Current is 3. Okay. That lasted from... It was 10 years old? Wow. I was gonna guess 2011 to 2018. Or not 2018, 1.18. Which was 2021? Yeah, I guess 10 years. I loved that world. I mean, that was the inspiration, heavy inspiration for the early days of this series. I mean, I guess still kind of is, because I'm still doing pretty much the same thing. Big world connected with roads, kingdoms. Yeah, now I'm the inspiration. Walls Knight's Kingdoms world is old. Yeah, but he hasn't uploaded that in like 5 years, right? All right, see you later, Tobin. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good one. You stream 3 or so times a week. I don't really have a schedule. I just do it whenever I'm feeling it. Usually at the very least once a week, though. Best season of Minecraft, in my opinion, was season 2, where they had natural heart gen off at the beginning. So fun to watch. And that was the update where zombies began to see you from that far. That was season 4. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed season 3. Because season 1 was good single player. That's how it started. Season 2 was when it became a server, but it was still in beta Minecraft. And then season 3 started right before the full release of the game. And that's when people like B-Dubs, Paul Source Jr., and Generic B, a bunch of like the big names joined. Yeah, I remember specifically with Minecraft, for some reason people, I mean, I guess it sort of makes sense, but people would label the seasons like from their own seasons, not from the season of the server. Remember, I always used to find that annoying. Is Minecraft still going? I know they were doing like a well, no, I guess Good quit, didn't he? He quit doing content. But I know they had it set up so patrons, like Patreon supporters, could join the server at like the very end. Yeah, I think it might have actually ended a little while back. Because I think like the end of last year, Good quit making content. It probably, I would imagine, ended when he quit. Uda streaming on Twitch from time to time. Is he? I mean, I know he did like an official like last stream at the end of last year. Did like a big subathon, and it was the last. At least supposed to be his last stream. Are we almost there? We are. Okay, good. Remember it more recent though? I don't know why. I mean, to be fair, it was only like 4 months ago. 3-4 months ago. Got so many pings. Okay. Good. Good, good, good. It's too bad we can't build it in survival right now, but this is the performance. I know the dev for Lightmatica is on, I think they said like a cruise or something right now. So they can't fix stuff for a bit. Hopefully they get back soon. And I feel like sometimes the mask does a really good job at doing the texturing, and sometimes it looks horrible. Honestly, though, it's not that big of a deal. Still looks better than just a straight noise brush. And like I said, I think in the last video, if I ever come back and like build something around one of these sections of roads, I can just fix it up. Seems like a few of the normal mods aren't updated yet. Actually, majority of the ones that I use have updated. It's just a lot of stuff is incompatible with each other right now. Like Simple Fog is updated, but I can't run it with Sodium and Iris. Same with Lightmatica and all its dependencies. Well, not all, the Malilib. And yeah, Flashback isn't updated yet. Axiom is though. Yeah, Tweakaroo is. Just doesn't work because I think it's specifically Malilib is incompatible with Sodium right now. It's just on their GitHub, Lightmatica, because it's a preview version. Okay. Man, I'm so excited to have roads with all the new foliage around it. Because once I bring it into the actual world, that should be the case. Excited for that. But alright. I think, what was it Soka said? Bring back crunch culture? Yeah. Trust me. I think, Mulberry has been crunching. But okay. I think I'm going to end the stream up there. Hopefully you all enjoyed. Thank you all for hanging out with me today. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.